Well, Curb's perfectly fine.
Am I?
Yep. You're front and center.
Mm.
Or actually back and center. But
Just put a fisheye lens on there. The whole room.
How do I get to this?
I saw that fight back in the day. What a dumbass fight.
There we go. Right here.
Go!
Right here.
Wait, have you been live on your stream this whole time?
No.
Okay. So I looked over and I saw myself on that screen. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that one. Top one.
This one? This one?
No, the Curb announcement one.
Curb announcement?
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Friendos.
It's the Smod Pod time. The Void Your Bowels podcast is about to start.
Gross.
Yep. Okay, everybody, start now.
I started 20 minutes ago.
Oh God, you're slow. You're slow at it. My extremities.
Strem voiding. A little bit of strem voiding today.
Indeed.
Where should we go?
Go to the Yansasansi.
Yep.
The Yansasansi?
Yep.
How's the Yansasansi?
That's my district.
You chump.
Jeez.
Dirty.
I don't know nothing about no
We're gonna do a
Discord.
video.
Oh, right. The Yansasansi.
You're a member of that damn dirty stream team.
Yes, I am. Where the hell are you? Oh, you're down here.
Look for a yellow...
You're down here.
Yeah, that yellow orb with a finger poking in its brown eye.
So far away.
Stream notifications. Do I get to post them here?
You should be able to. You are a streamer.
Hello, friends.
Join the Jagrad. And also seated.
In
I
the
am
house.
that.
And also seated.
Do your Iridium. Those little bitch boys better be in here this time.
Dear Vidium. Chick-a-dook-a-dook-a-doo.
I mean, like, nothing comes up in this channel.
Why not? Lucky 13?
Episode 123. Playing Subnautica.
Sports.
We like sports, and we don't care who knows.
We also don't know who cares.
Big dick players? Who's is this? Oh, Manveer.
And you do V.
You do control V.
Are you a member of Steez's Discord?
Steezy Weezy?
Yeah,
No,
Steez Whizzle.
I'm not.
Damn. He would have been one to post it.
Yes. Was he just distracted? Discord?
Why don't you just flush it down the toilet, too?
Messages failed to load.
When is the last time he streamed? Like a year ago?
Long time. Long time.
My
I mean,
wounds.
he tried to play,
OCP? SCP?
SCP, yeah.
What a mistake. That's why he quit playing games. He had to play that game.
SCP pretty bad then?
I don't know. It doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, it kind of looked boring when I tried to watch it. I was like, ooh, hey, I like the concept of this, but then I watched someone playing it, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, except for he's dying, maybe?
See above, but right now.
Posting the All Aboard Games Discord.
Sure.
Hello, friends. Are you listening?
3 local boys are boying it up right now.
3 local boys boying it up.
Check us out on our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Onlyfeeds.com.
Only feet.
Sure, that's a real website by now.
We only do feats. Alright. And goodbye. And
Who's the
Goodbye.
chat?
Is it me I'm looking for?
There it is.
goodbye. And goodbye. And hello. And no. Here.
Hello.
Snap here.
Snap it.
Snap it.
Hello, goodbye.
We've done it. Close this. No.
You don't want to save all that? That's pretty good stuff.
It is pretty good stuff.
Fake news.
Fake news for sure.
See how it sounds one final time? How erotic do we sound?
Those?
You don't need
I
those.
don't need those.
You're streaming, but you don't need them.
I'm streaming, but yeah, feels weird. Not having that set.
Feels weird, man.
A little bit weird. Only a little bit, though. Ooh, I seem to be quiet.
Feels
Maybe I gotta
a
get
little
closer.
Yeah, you gotta be like right up.
Gotta be right on it.
Right up in the grill.
If you're not right
So-
on it.
Be right on
I'll
it.
tell you how we do this here.
Oh yeah.
So when we we'll do a break. We just don't say anything for 15 seconds, so there'll be a gap in the recording, so it's easier to find for when we're editing it. No hitting like the table or anything like that, because then it'll be like on the podcast,
no knocking.
which we don't want that.
No knock November.
What else? That's about it, really, right? No knock November. Is that what we're
Yeah.
in?
So what we're gonna do is the first part of the episode is just we're gonna talk about our week.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going down? How everyone's doing?
What we played, well, not what we watched, more what we played.
Yeah.
We'll save what we watched for the Weebus Plebus.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about hardware stuff, and then we talk about gaming stuff, and then we talk about streaming stuff.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go from the top of the list to the bottom of the list, except for to the bottom of the list.
And then if there's something that, like, a topic reminds you of something, you can
Yeah.
whatever say it.
We're all
Just
about wild tangents around here.
conversation, sort of. Anything else? We don't like to talk about we wouldn't say like, oh, so and so, like, for example, someone that's in your chat for streaming or whatever. You wouldn't just say like, oh yeah, like Bruce likes this. You'd be like, oh, someone I know, you know, because like someone listening would have like, who the fuck is Bruce?
Don't bring me down, Bruce.
Bruce, you
Bruce
dirty
is
bastard.
almighty.
Other than that, I don't think there's anything else really, is there?
We call him Bruce.
You can
Bruce,
swear.
Bruce.
You can swear. We don't try to do it a lot.
Yes.
I do it a bunch. We try not to. I don't think there's anything
Bruce.
else, really.
I don't think so.
If you're going to sneeze, point it away.
Directly onto the pop stopper. Perfect.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
I'll just point all my sneezes at Curb.
Corona! No, thank you. I'm good.
You got the Rona, baby.
Oh, God. I don't want it, though.
Well, it's too late now.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 13 of the Stream Void podcast.
13? Wow!
Wow, 13 dudes every time. Wow. Wow, we're how many
Lucky.
episodes in?
I can't believe it.
Who's that voice? Who's that?
Who's with
that
us
over there?
today?
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Today we have a special guest. ComradeJagrad is in the house, fellow Twitch streamer and musician extraordinaire.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
You didn't know that?
No. I didn't know. Extraordinaire.
And booty shaker.
That
as
I
well.
knew. That I knew.
You seen that booty shake on
Oh,
stream?
yeah.
I have
Absolutely.
shaked many booties,
Exactly.
my own and others.
Very good.
Yes. Yes. So we've got a little bit of a show. It was a little bit of a slow week due to the election cycles
Yes.
taking up all of the news.
Indeed, it sure did, and it's a good result.
Yes, we have good results. We got child sniffer Biden
Yes.
rather than pussy grabber Trump.
Exactly. Those both sound terrible, actually. Let's not call Biden child sniffer anymore. That's terrible. It sounds worse than pussy grabber, I gotta say.
It does. It does sound worse, for sure. But, you know, hopefully he's going to be better for the world in general.
But the good news out of the election is this means that in 2024, Trump can run again.
Oh, damn.
That doesn't sound like good news at all. What are you talking about?
I know, it's the nightmare scenario. So don't worry, Don Jr.'s going to have a few years in him, so he'll be able to run in a couple years.
Oh,
And
no.
like, shit, like, why not? Like, the U.S. had the War of Independence to get rid of the monarchy. Let's just bring in a new one. The Trumps, they can be the new monarchy. It's perfect. Let's go.
Well, we did. I was listening to the radio, and some guy was like, "Well, it's been a while since we have a civil war." I'm like, oh no.
People are dumb.
People are dumb.
So.
Trump's. I don't think he's going to have the army behind him, but maybe his followers will just.
He told them. I heard him say it. Proud Boys, stand down but stand by. I heard him say it. Heard him say it. So.
Well, at least if Don's son runs in the future, we can just try and differentiate him from Donald Trump. We can call him Don Corneo.
Don Corneo, exactly. Oh my God. Do we need another junior in the presidency?
Oh,
Wasn't George Bush Jr. enough? Man, it's sad state of affairs when during Trump's presidency, I was like, man, I miss George Bush Jr. Holy.
He seemed so level-headed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, level-headed.
Well, anyways, let's not. Okay, enough. No more politics. I don't want to. We can't do it. Yeah.
Don't want any more politics.
Exactly. So, this week was my work week, and I was just getting ready for vacation. I just did everything I needed to do, all my ordering and everything, powered through it, got it done, and then I was like, see ya. I'll be back in 10 days. Basically, so.
Oh, yeah, you just right off now?
Oh, yeah.
Into the sunset?
Well, for 10 days.
Yeah,
yeah.
for 10 days
Nice.
anyway. It's got that 10-day...
It's a long
gonna
sunset.
play-
10-day, and the first couple of days, they're just going to be waiting for Xbox.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 10 days of Xbox playing, but now it's going to be 3 days of waiting, and then 7 days of playing, but
Do we know when they're shipping?
no,
No?
hasn't shipped
Not
yet.
even in yet?
Hasn't shipped yet.
Hasn't shipped yet?
I went to the source here in town, and I was like, oh, I would like to pre-order an Xbox as a backup. And they're like, no, we're not doing pre-orders. You have to line up. And I'm like, you're going to make everybody line up friggin' in Corona times Monday morning at 9:30? So I was like, okay, I'll be here, but I don't like it.
No, that sounds awful.
So I'm going to try to buy one, and then I'll have return the other one or sell it or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes anyways. So, but yeah, other than that, that was my my work week. And then I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 13 too.
I hear.
Man, so I don't know why I decided to play this week. I think I just stumbled across a video comparing the graphics between the 360 and the Xbox One. I was like, I'd like to see that firsthand. So I did, and I was like, I'll play a little bit. And then I was actually reading the tutorials and everything. I was like, oh, this game's pretty fun. So I was like, I'll play this. And it was getting really hard, and I was like, man, this is why I stopped playing it the first time. It was really hard. And then I was like, well, let me search online and see what everyone says. And everyone's like, this game's so easy, and you'll have no problem. I'm like, man, what am I doing wrong? So I played for 5 hours, and then as a flash of light from the sky, I had remembered in this game you can you don't control your party members, you just you set up what's called a paradigm, and you choose their class, and they fight based off their AI. And I had set mine to be cross, which is they attack one enemy to get rid of them faster. And I was like, wait a minute, there's multiple enemy spells that they're not using because they're set on this cross thing. So I changed it to wide, and all of a sudden they're casting these spells that do massive damage to every enemy, and I'm beating these enemies in 1 second that were taking 3 minutes to do before. I was like, oh, this game is easy. I'm just an idiot.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do, though, is get rid of one enemy at a time when you normally play RPGs?
Well,
And then
Depends on what
hit
the
people?
enemies are.
Yeah, and then hit
Exactly.
people with your AoEs and stuff.
That's the thing, is that this one is made to be AoE them down and burn them down. So once I switched to that, it was I was just decimating everybody. So I'm enjoying it.
So let me get this straight. You were being paradiddled by your paradigm?
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So it worked out okay now. I'm enjoying it.
Isn't that what... Because they had 10 and 10-2 and then 10-3,
No,
didn't
no
they?
10-3.
No 10-3?
No 10-3.
Was
Just
it
10-2.
just
10-2.
10-2? 10-2 was just the ladies, and all they did was...
They changed
bunch of-
dresses.
Change
Yeah.
dresses?
Yeah,
Dress
it was
fierce.
like a regular RPG though, turn-based and whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Whereas 13-2 is more of a... You just say, I want to attack. Boo! Mikey didn't mute his phone. Boo!
Ding!
You just say, I want to be casting magic, and they just choose the magic that they want to cast, and that's it. So,
Which is
So it's
actually the reason I don't like those games.
It's almost like a
because
mobile game. You just run around.
Well,
and
not
battles
really.
are auto.
It's like
didn't-
watching a movie, basically.
sort of. But now that I've sort of know the systems and what's going on with it, it's been a lot better. So
Yeah, that's good.
And I've been recording it offline in hour-long chunks just to put on YouTube. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Little playthrough.
basically, little different style from my normal shouting when I play Minecraft. A little mellower.
Is there any commentary? You
Yeah,
recording
oh, yeah.
commentary for it? Nice.
Except I don't get scared and stuff. So with a creeper attacking me. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
No one's hitting.
No one's donating.
100 hot 100 biddy
Hot 100 biddy donation, exactly. So that's what I've been doing this week, anyways. What
Nice.
about you, Mikey T33?
Did some work.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, it was kind of all over the place because I was supposed to go out of town on Monday, and I went to the doctor on Monday because I was having some kind of head problems.
It makes a lot of sense all
Yes.
of a sudden.
No comment.
So I have it's called neuritis, which is a viral infection of a nerve, like in my head.
That sounds like it wouldn't hurt at all.
No, it's pretty much like having a migraine 24/7.
That sounds
then-
dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was last weekend. I was having problems sleeping. I was like, "Why is my head hurting so much?" And my ear is just burning like crazy. I'm like waking up in pain, and so I go to the doctor and like, "Oh yeah, it's just neuritis, a viral infection. If your face starts to get droopy, then you should go to the ER."
Wow,
immediately."
you could have like Bell's palsy or something here? Like, holy shit, dude. Wow.
He's
Your
like-
face gets droopy?
Yeah, he's like, if that there's nothing I can prescribe because it's viral, so you have to wait for it to go away. I'm like,
Oh,
sweet,
Lord.
sweet. So yeah, it's pretty okay today. It's pretty okay. I feel
No
all
droop?
right. No, there's no droop.
No droop.
So that's what I did
God
Monday.
damn.
Tuesday, my insurance for my work truck was still in Vancouver. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do nothing. So I walked about the shop, drove to Kelowna to deliver some supplies, and came back.
Oh, my God.
And then standard shenanigans the rest of the day. The rest of the week, didn't bring my PC because it's only 2 nights.
Mhm.
We helped, I went over to Nine Arson's place, fellow Twitch streamer, and also part of the Purple Room Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Got his streaming software up and running a little bit better. Got a bot going. Got some other things going. So hopefully his streams work out a little bit better. Needs a better microphone though.
Yes.
He's just using
that's
the
for sure.
microphone off
He needs
his
some
camera.
lighting, too.
Lighting is very important.
Oh yes, that's why I have a lot.
His dark room he's streaming in,
Dungeon streams.
basically.
And then of course, just played Apex Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Season 7 dropped.
Have you reached the apex yet?
No, not even close. I will
Keep-
never
keep
never
climbing.
reach the Apex.
Keep climbing.
I'm not an Apex predator.
Touche.
Although they started clubs now, so you can like get dudes in your clubs like clans, and ours is called Apex Preds.
There you go.
It's false advertising.
It is false advertising, but it's hilarious. I got my first ever 3K damage
Nice.
on Lifeline, 15 kills.
15 kills with Lifeline.
And I was like, why is this so easy right now? Am I just that much better? I'm like,
No.
no, I'm playing regulars, not ranked.
Oh, but there's still MMR and regular.
Oh,
too.
yeah, for sure. For sure. So that was a good domination. Felt pretty good about
See,
that.
that was me. Like, you were getting 15 kills and I was getting killed one time. That's like what goes on when I play that game.
Yeah, I love it. Season 7, the map looks so good,
Yeah, it
but it's
does.
so large.
It
There's
is.
vehicles now. But man, does it ever look good.
And that battle pass.
Yeah. The battle pass is leveling up super slow. They've gone back to like season 1, 2, and 3. They had this star system where you would get stars to unlock stuff in your battle pass, but to level up your battle pass. But each star, you have to get like 10 stars to level up your battle pass once. You get like 1 star for doing one thing,
Yeah,
1
it's
star for doing
terrible.
another thing. It's going so slow.
Yeah.
It's so slow. I'm only like level 6.
Sad. I'm level 0 and you're barely ahead of me.
I know.
Kinda
Sad.
sounds like Fall Guys.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be usually up around like 10 or 12 at this point, or even 13.
Yep.
But I mean, it's only the first week, so there's still quests that need to be unlocked for the rest of it. And yeah, oh god, the apartments and like these little like micro houses that they have in there look so good.
They, you know what they looked like to me is like they were made out of a shipping container.
Yeah, kind of like a tiny house shipping
Yeah.
container, but like they got all these like nice rounded edges and stuff, and there's so much detail. And I was like, oh, there's the shower basin and
Yeah.
the bed and the books on the shelf. I'm like, holy man, they really put some effort into this map.
Yes.
It looks amazing.
Well,
does
from what
look
I
good.
read, it they were working on it for years and years, and it was supposed to be for, I guess, the next Titanfall, but then they had to scrap that, and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, looks amazing. I'm excited to play some more.
I am not.
What about you, comrade?
Well, this week was the first week that I managed to get 5 solid days at the gym.
Ooh.
So that's like the first time in, I don't even know how long, that I've managed to keep working out that proficiently.
Nice.
Plus additional like walks after the gym or going out and playing disc golf with some friends.
Nice.
Learning how
Very
to
active.
be the very best like no one ever was.
A disc golf?
At disc golf, yes.
Very good.
The times that I play disc golf, I really like disc golf, but it's weird because you don't throw it like you would a regular frisbee. There's whole technique and stuff to like throw your drivers and your putters and your wedges and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm still learning the backhand. I started by doing flicks.
Yeah.
So everything was reversed to what it was normally. And then I still do them, but now I'm starting to do the backhand too. So backhand, when you let go, it'll arc off to the left. Flick, it'll arc off to the right. So depending on where the basket is and how many trees are in the way, one or the other is going to be a better go.
Yeah.
Dog leg left, dog leg right.
Exactly.
Let's go.
There were many dog legs on the course.
Yep.
It was kind of creepy.
Were you
Wow.
playing at the MacArthur Island one?
Yes, we played there and at the Rose Hill course.
I've only played the Rose Hill one, and you can't really discern where the dog legs are. It's just like trees and shrub.
It's better now. They moved all of the baskets closer because there was some sort of tournament, I guess.
Oh.
And then for the tournament, they like picked up all the baskets and moved them closer to the tees. So it's kind of interesting to play now because I got used to playing the really long holes, and then they moved the baskets, and now I'm throwing too far.
Yeah, there's a lot up there. There's a lot of places you can lose your discs.
Yeah, we had to go hiking in the valley for quite some time the other day. Especially because one of the friends decided to throw about 6 different discs on one hole, and he was throwing it across a valley, so he had to go down and hunt for 6 discs down there.
Well, at least this time of year there's no ticks probably, so
Yeah.
that's good.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I remember when I was up there, we were looking for discs like crazy, and then finding everyone else's discs, and everyone's got like their names and numbers on it in hopes that they get them back.
Yep.
Be like, these are mine now, boy. These belong to me.
Yeah, it's really fun. I would like to play it more, but I just don't have the time.
When's the time?
There's no time.
There's no time to go outside.
No.
That's all I got the time for these days. I haven't been playing too many games. I played about an hour of Genshin Impact last week, and then just haven't really been into gaming too much the last couple of weeks here.
That's
I was
okay.
thinking today when I was watching some people play Genshin, I was like, oh, Jagrad would probably like this game and stream it a bunch if he could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was super into it, but then I wasn't.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm still into the game, just not into gaming at the moment.
Yeah, that's understandable.
For sure.
Should we get into some news?
Let's talk some news, I guess.
We're going to talk some news. We're going to get straight up into the hardware news.
Okay.
And first off, we're going to talk about how the PS5 and the Xbox Series X backwards compatibility load times are compared.
This was crazy to me, this article here. I did not expect the results in this article that they had. They compared backwards compatible games, obviously PS5 versus Xbox, in 2 different categories, from the like launch to the menu where you'd be able to start your game, and then menu to where you've saved. And the Xbox beat the PS5 on every single one except one, which was like from menu to save in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's the only one the PS5 won out on, which is crazy because they were touting their super fast load time as one of the big things with it.
Yeah.
So I think it might have something to do with like the Xbox has some sort of the weird like save state thing almost that they're doing where you can switch between 2 games and they'll be like saved. You don't have to like reload them. They're just sort of like, oh yeah, you want to play it? There you go, no problem. The craziest one though, Mikey, did you see the time for loading Destiny? Oh my God.
Yeah, those are some big differences
Like-
right there.
Oh, yeah, it's huge.
50 seconds from menu to character screen on PS5 and 34 on the Xbox. And then orbit to tower at 46 seconds and then 37 seconds on Xbox. Those numbers are still so big.
I know, they're still ridiculous.
Why
Like
is
I was
Destiny
playing
so long to load?
it,
Holy
like,
shit.
I put it up on my PC the other day,
Yeah,
trying
it
to
takes
play it.
forever.
It takes forever.
I was like, what is going on?
just sits there and you're watching your ship
Yes.
do this for like
Just
20
floating.
solid minutes going, this is a really fun game.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what they need to do to optimize that. Like Destiny looks good, but like not that good.
No, I know. And yeah, I was just stuck on the menu waiting for the loading for the character screen to come out. It's just like
It's so crazy.
It's like, oh my
That's
God.
all right. I uninstalled Destiny from every single thing I own anyway, so it's fine.
I tried it out when they dropped it for free on Steam there because I had it from before I bought it on Blizzard, and then it dropped on Steam, and I was like, okay, well, it's been a while, maybe I'll check it out again.
Still sucks.
No, it's the end game is just boring. Like the game itself, until you get to end game, was incredible, and then you get to end game, and it's like,
Yep.
You got to grind that light up.
Terrible.
yeah,
grind
and
that
it's
light.
just there's no point because the way that they've got it set up is that no matter how powerful you get, everything still feels the same.
It's I hate that in games.
Yeah,
There's only a
makes it feel so
slight
pointless.
variation. They want to make it so that wherever you go, you can die.
Oh, that's really fun. I hope I die more when I play a game.
But if you go back and play certain things like at the starting area, you do feel like more powerful.
Yeah, but still. If you go back to Earth when you're like light level 1,000, you should just look at those guys and they just fall over dead. It's so terrible. The only game that I've ever played that got that right, when they want to keep it so like you're not just blasting enemies like when you're high level, was Blue Dragon, an RPG, where if you go back to low level areas, the enemies appear on the screen. Rather than going to the RPG battle, they're just like, you won. And they just give you the gold and EXP. You don't even go on the screen. The enemy just disappears.
Yeah, they did that in Earthbound too back in the Super Nintendo days.
So good.
For a game like that, yeah, I could see that. But when it's a first-person shooter like Destiny,
Yeah, but what are you getting?
that's the fun, is first-person shooting.
Yeah, but it'd be real fun if I just mowed them down with my gun, like, and they just exploded.
For about 10 seconds.
I don't know.
That's still fun. Destiny's got some of the best gunplay there ever is. And
It's
there
true.
ever will.
And what about the story in Destiny? Tell me how good that is.
Which Destiny 1?
No, Destiny 2.
Garbage. Absolute garbage.
I'm sure Destiny 1's bad too.
Once Forsaken came out, the storyline in that was good. They made
Lie.
everything way better.
Wrong.
But the original
Fake news.
storyline was so awful. I didn't even want to play it.
The writing sucks in that game.
The grind was so bad.
Um,
And Deej, the community manager, is now gone. Like he's been around there for 10 years or whatever.
see you later, chump.
He's just he's retiring.
Peace
now.
out.
Yeah.
I am going to try a lot of these backwards compatible games on the Xbox Series X when I get it finally.
Yeah,
just
do
to
it.
see if there's any like graphical differences, and then just to see how fast they friggin' load. Baby!
Yeah, aren't you? Yeah, there should be graphical differences.
Well, I mean, I think there's
these ones anyway that they have in the list, like Destiny and
I think
Arkham
the
and Red Dead.
the graphical upgrades that the Series X do for these games are the same as the ones on the Xbox One X, which I already got. Doo-doo.
Already got it.
Already got it. So
He's already got it.
We'll see.
All right. So since we're talking about consoles, still let's talk about Sony,
Okay.
because Sony is tossing out some legal threats towards
So
some
stupid.
faceplate manufacturing company.
I didn't know the PS5 had face plates on
Well,
it.
those things come off like super easy. You just slide them off, like their sides, to get access to the stuff.
Yeah.
You just slide it off. So
It's
you
like it's a PC.
yeah. And then so people have been. This company's making faceplates for it. You swap them out, and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's
Is
dope.
it cool? Is it cool?
It is dope.
How dope is it?
I don't know,
Was
it's pretty dope.
Was it that dope when you could do that on the Xbox 360?
I mean, you did it.
I did it, but no
You
one
did it.
else did.
Well, that's because they didn't find it dope. As dope as we would find it dope.
I did this is just so stupid. Anyways,
I know. I don't know why they would be doing this. It's just, do they
They
not?
like throwing out the C&Ds.
they want to sell them themselves, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not even, though. They might just not want anybody else to be able to profit off of their machine.
Yeah, I mean that's so backwards though.
It
I
is.
know, but that's business.
Like,
for
what
ya.
if you go home and put a sticker on it? Are you gonna get cease and desist from Sony that you can't put a sticker on your PS5?
I mean, that's kind of right up there with playing music on Twitch and getting banned.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone actually owns the music that's played on Twitch that gets
Yes.
you banned. I own my PS5. If I want to Dremel a hole inside of it, it's up to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of stupid. I don't know why Sony would be doing this. Probably because they didn't license it.
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah, they just.
But
jumped on.
you could buy unlicensed controllers for the PS2 and PS3 and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, but they probably this company probably didn't go through the legal
This
channels.
is like a fucking piece of plastic, man.
I know it's
There's
a piece
nothing
of
to
plastic.
it.
It's stupid,
It's
but that's probably what.
proprietary.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it is
so.
a proprietary piece of plastic. Those notches and the tabs.
What if I put a piece of cardboard
copyright.
on there instead of the
Yeah,
piece
do
of
it.
plastic? I can't.
you can?
Well, I can.
What are they
I
going
can.
to sue you?
Who knows?
Tell them.
I'm gonna take a picture of it just at Sony on
do
Twitter.
Don't do it. They'll kill you.
Oh, someone's gonna make a wood grain.
Yeah, that would be
Wood grain,
sweet.
and then
That's my
LGR is gonna
favorite.
be like,
That's my favorite 360 one. Was my wood grain
Yeah,
faceplate.
but you could probably actually do an
Make a
actual
one.
wood
yeah,
grain.
Yeah. Be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Did you
Anyways.
see? Oh, did we talk about this already?
I don't know.
The Kaiba cut of the PS5.
The what cut?
Kaiba.
I don't know what that means.
Kaiba
so probably
from
not.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Why are you saying these words like I know what they mean? What's a
Why do
Kaigu?
you not know Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, I know what Yu-Gi-Oh is,
Get with the
but
program.
So Kaiba's one of the characters from Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll see if I can find it.
I'm just covering.
I don't
because
need to know what he
also
looks
don't
like.
know who Kaiba is.
oh my god,
Because that's his jacket.
Oh,
the
fuck.
top is his jacket.
okay.
Okay,
I
now
do
I get it.
recognize it. I've activated his trap card. I get it.
That's hilarious.
Yes, it's hilarious. I laughed a lot. I think thanks to the tea from the Discord.
Sony's gonna sue them about that.
Probably.
How dare you make a character that looks like our console?
Exactly.
We had it first, yeah, but we have it now.
Exactly.
And in news that no one is surprised about, the UK retailers are warning people, and everyone should be warned, that you are not probably going to be able to get a launch day purchase of a next-gen console
In store?
in store.
No shit. No kidding.
I thought I
What
was
a
just going to
surprise.
show up like 3 days after the release.
Man, I,
Get one and just walk out of there.
I really hope I
like what
can
happened
hear.
with Wii and the
Yeah,
Switch.
yeah, right. I
You
think
gotta go to them to Shoppers and be like, hey,
Yeah.
just hang out at Shoppers until they unload the truck.
Yeah, exactly. When they get their one Xbox
Yeah.
or PS5.
I remember when the Wii came out, a friend of mine called all of the stores in town for every day
Yep.
for a year
Yep.
before he finally
yeah.
got a Wii.
Oh, wow.
The only reason I got my Wii, like, when did it launch? In November? I think I got mine in December. Is I happened to be at EB when they were, like, opening the box with a Wii in it. And I was like, I'll take one. So I got one early, but yeah.
Nintendo's real keen on that. They like to make like way less than they need, and then the furor comes
Artificial
around.
scarcity.
I don't mean
I-
Hitler, but like
yes.
this furor, not
Yeah.
mind
Furor.
I mean,
I-
it's just like we were talking about with the Super Mario All-Stars,
That's so stupid.
where they're only like
That-
doing a
but
certain
see,
amount of digital
That one
copies.
they're saying they're doing it. I don't think they do it intentionally with their consoles. I
We
think they
couldn't possibly
just.
make more digital copies. That would be crazy.
I heard someone saying they think maybe this is they're going to lead into they're doing their like backwards compatible like virtual DL downloading games, and this is just before they do it. They're doing these ones just to get them out there, and then they're going to resell them again on the like virtual console again.
They're like, we just need a quick injection of money. Here, let's do this little special thing.
I don't think they need any money.
Probably not.
I think they're okay. But yeah, I mean, I would love to walk into the store on the 12th when the PS5 comes out and just be like, oh, there's a PS5. I'll take it.
Right?
So I didn't pre-order the PS5.
You'll be able to do it at Best Buy because they will not have any in store this holiday season.
Yes.
Womp,
In
womp,
Canada or
womp.
just in the States?
I don't know.
I think that's probably just in the States
might be
that's
both.
been announced.
It says .com, so it must be the United States.
Yes. So, yeah, they're saying Best Buy, they're not going to have any of the next-gen consoles available for purchase in store. It'll be online only.
Online only. And that's like a lot of places down in the States. I'm not entirely sure about in Canada, but yeah, they were like, anywhere,
It makes sense,
online.
though.
Online only.
It makes sense because you know who the dirtiest people in the world are? Gamers.
They also advise against bringing any COVID to their stores.
Yes.
Do not bring the COVID.
You can take it home with you, but
Yes,
you can't
do
bring
not
it.
bring
Yes.
it. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But it sucks too. Just like with Amazon, my friggin' Xbox hasn't shipped yet.
Yeah. I mean, if
idiots.
If
Yes.
it's gonna ship out of Vancouver anyway, and it's gonna get here in a day.
Yeah, but I want it on the day it comes out. I don't want to wait.
You'll get
Should've
that shipping.
pre-ordered.
You get that shipping order tomorrow. It's gonna be like shipped, and then it's gonna arrive on Tuesday.
No, I don't want it on Tuesday. I want it on Monday. I want it Monday.
But Monday's the 9th.
Oh yeah, right, is it?
Yeah. It's the 8th right now.
Monday is the 9th. Oh. Oh.
Look at you getting all antsy for no reason.
Wow, I'm living in the future.
You are living in the future.
Man, that's a good thing you said that because I was going to line up tomorrow's the source.
Just gonna have to start calling you Antsy Reagan.
Yeah,
You're gonna be at the source. No one's gonna be there.
I'll be like, I got this. I got it.
It's mine. It's like it's not out till tomorrow, dog.
Oh shit!
Hope you brought a tent.
Wow. Okay. Well, anyways, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Man, I'm an idiot.
It's all right. It's all right. Now you're fully knowledged up with the knowledge to fill your brain.
Exactly.
You got to replan your whole tomorrow.
Who looks at calendars? Honestly.
Right?
Not this guy.
Yeah, honestly.
Not that guy.
Who looks at calendars? Well, shit, I shouldn't have started my vacation on the Tuesday. Damn. Oh, well, whatever.
You're just going to have to play Minecraft all day tomorrow.
Yeah, dog. Let's do it.
Or play some games in the old Xbox One.
I'm going to play Final Fantasy 13 too.
Get the X bone out.
Yeah. Oh, it's out. It's out.
Bone up.
Yep. Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Speaking of boned,
Yes. Oh,
PlayStation
PS5.
5 will not support expandable SSDs at launch for some reason.
Sony, fuck. Why do they do this shit?
This is...
Like, is it just not programmed into the PS5 at launch?
I
They're
guess.
There'll be some firmware update.
I bet you it is. Like, I bet you can put like a different drive in there, and I bet you it'll just say, sorry, you have 1 gig or whatever their size limit is. Because I think it'll just take a regular SSD drive, right? Is that not how it goes?
It's an NVMe
Okay.
SSD that
Okay.
you need to put in there.
But you can put a new one in, and I bet
put
you
a new one in, yeah.
I bet you just goes like, sorry, there's only 1 gig. Like, whatever, you can't use more until they update the firmware. But Sony did this before too, like with the PS4. You couldn't plug in an external hard drive to save games on it for the longest time. It was like, why? What's your problem?
Well, they're also saying that you're not going to be able to transfer PS5 games off of the hard drive to put on a different hard drive either.
So they start you
Jesus.
with a small one.
Yeah.
You install a bunch of games and start playing them. And then you get a bigger SSD when they finally update the firmware. And then you just gotta start everything over.
Re-download it again.
You better finish all
re-download
your
it onto
games
the thing.
before you
I'm not
install that
entirely-
new SSD.
I'm not entirely sure how
Yeah.
that's working, though. But yeah, there's only 667 gigs of
Yeah.
available space on
Yeah.
their 1 terabyte hard drive.
And look how big Call of Duty is.
I know,
Call of Duty's
133
so
gigs.
stupid. It's
133
so big.
gigs at launch.
That's crazy.
And imagine when the DLC comes out, it's going to be another 133 gigs.
It was a lot better back in the day when they had to use like discs, like cartridges, because it'd be like it costs way too much money to use 16 meg like cartridge. So you're gonna fit your game into 8 megs, and you're gonna actually do some programming and compression and figure it out. Now it's just like who needs to optimize it?
Yeah, right?
I only
Everything.
used 4 colors in my entire game. You barely even noticed.
Exactly.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff on that lately. Just how this one guy who had worked on all the Sonics for like Sega, and he's just showing how they fit all the stuff into memory. I'm like, holy.
Well, think about like Super Mario Bros. How big is that game? Like 16 kilobytes or something
Yeah.
stupid?
Yeah, it's so small, and yet there's so much to it.
Exactly.
When you look at games right now, and you start to learn about how things are programmed and stored in memory, like,
Yeah, they just don't optimize anything.
no,
It's like, here's
ridiculous.
this little bird model. That's a gig.
That's why you have supercomputers that still hitch playing games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So,
poor optimization.
but that's Sony. Like, why do they do stuff like that? That's the exact same thing they did with the PS4. You couldn't plug in an external hard drive. They didn't support it for the longest time, and then people finally were just like, "You have to do this," and they did. It's just crazy.
It is crazy. I don't know why it's not supported at launch.
Well, I think they probably want to sell you their Sony hard drive in the future that costs twice as much money. And
Taking
it's,
Apple advice.
I mean, Sony always does that. Like the Vita had custom memory cards that you could only buy the friggin' Vita memory cards, and
Yeah, aren't the Vita memory cards like the Sony memory sticks?
it's like
Different?
it was a different one, the new one
Okay.
they made, because you couldn't use and that was the thing too with the PSP. They used the Sony small memory
UMDs?
stick. Well, no, they had the memory stick for saving on it, and they were like the ones that ended up being like a standard type that everyone used. But the ones in the Vita are like just a special Vita one.
Huh.
So you couldn't like take the one out of your camera and stick it in the Vita because it just wouldn't fit in it.
Sony's always trying to go with that.
Well, they're a
proprietary
hardware
medium.
company, so
Yeah.
that's where they make their friggin' money. But they're also dinkuses about it. So
That's the scientific term, people.
Yes,
dinkuses.
Dinkuses.
exactly.
I still remember those memory cards for the original PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
and how often they just would wipe themselves.
That
Or
sounds
just
like you had a third-party one.
Yeah.
I
My
don't know what
first
you're
party
talking
ones.
about. Guaranteed it was not something with a name that is unpronounceable.
This one's got 64 blocks, and you have to hit a button on it to change between the pages.
Yep.
That one wiped? I can't believe it.
I had to restart Final Fantasy VII so many
Oh,
times because
dude.
my memory
Oh.
card was just like, what?
Where'd it go?
What are we doing?
I never had a problem with the regular memory cards, but yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
15 blocks?
Yeah.
Not enough.
And Carnage Heart was 5 of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember when the game started having way more blocks
Yes.
that would take up, and you're just like, why do I have to delete games to play other games?
I
This
remember.
is stupid.
I can't remember what game, but there was one that took a whole memory card.
Wow.
I was like, that's expensive to save that game, man.
Yeah, what game would that
I
be?
don't
'Cause
even remember.
Carnage Heart has all your programming information
I know.
in there and all your saved like memory units
Yes,
and
I know.
whatever. That would take.
I don't
5 for
remember
sure.
what it was, but it was crazy.
Huh.
It might have been the. Oh no. Well, maybe there was a PS2 version of EverQuest,
Oh,
so that might have been it.
did
So
the
that's-
PS2s also use blocks? Yeah, they did because they had the same kind of memory card.
I never actually had
Oh
a
wait, no,
PS2.
maybe it wasn't. No, sorry, that was a PS2. It didn't.
Well, they're
it
8
used
megs,
blocks,
right?
but they were way bigger.
Yeah, they were 8 meg cards
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, they were
Yeah, I can see one sitting
Yeah.
right behind you on the shelf there.
for sure.
So here's something quite interesting and quite spectacular.
Is it?
It is. I think so anyway.
Okay.
The DualSense controller, the new DualSense controller,
PS5?
will work. The PS5 one will work with the Switch.
Wasn't it just a Bluetooth controller?
I don't know, maybe.
Seems
And
to be
it'll
that
also
way.
work with the PS3
Because when I looked into that, it was basically some YouTubers
PS4?
had experimented.
and PS4. So why
Wait, it
does
works
the
with
PS4 controller not work with the PS5?
So it works with a PS3
Yeah.
and a PS4
And a PS4
and a PS5.
and a PS5 and a Switch.
The PS4 controller does work with the PS5,
I
doesn't
thought
it?
they said they weren't doing that.
No, they added that little snap-on thing to do it.
Oh, because they were like, it's not going to work with PS5 games.
I
But
don't
it'll
know.
work
They
with
added that
PS4
thing to
games.
snap on the thing to add an extra button to the PS4 controller.
I don't think I've
Good
seen
old
that.
snap-on extra buttons.
Snap-on button.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I think you did see it. I think you don't remember. I remember looking at it here, so.
Was it like just a big gray block in between?
Pretty much.
With one button on it?
Almost.
Wonderful.
I think the button's on the back, actually, but
Ooh.
anyways.
So like a back finger button. Like
Exactly. Exactly.
What was that move?
there's the back finger button moved.
This, I mean, doesn't any Bluetooth controller work with the Switch?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't actually know. I've never removed my controller off of my Switch. I left the Joy-Con stuck to it, and I just use the Pro controller.
You have
I
to
don't-
see if the PlayStation 4 controller work because
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
interested now.
I don't know.
You got all that hardware.
I do, unfortunately. I sure do. Does that mean I can use it with my Xbox? Probably not.
Xbox.
Probably not.
No, Xbox is.
No, it's
There's
they
just
got their own custom
Yeah, they
thing
got the
going.
custom non.
I remember when the 360 came out and the PS3 was coming out with their controllers and they were like Bluetooth, and Microsoft made a big thing about how like, oh, you could never use Bluetooth, they have to resync. Like, imagine you're playing and you have to resync. That's never once happened to me on the PS3. But I remember that was one of their things. We're using our proprietary thing because it doesn't have to
proprietary
resync.
RF.
So yeah, imagine using RF. I have to point this at my Xbox, otherwise it won't work. So, anyways, I'm interested in the PS5 controller with the haptic feedback and everything. So, eventually I'll try one out.
I wonder if it's going to be haptic feedback like the Steam controller.
I don't know.
Oh, like the
Yeah, Jagrad's got some experience. He's got a Steam controller.
yep.
What
I
did
didn't
that?
like it that
What
much.
did that sound mean though?
That was the haptic feedback. Like if you used the like the motion sensing kind
Uh-huh.
of thing.
Yeah.
So like basically you could set it so that if you had your thumb on the right pad,
Uh-huh.
then you tilted the controller, it would act as a mouse basically. So it was good for like first person shooters if you were playing with a controller.
Oh God.
Because then you could get more accurate
Okay,
like aiming.
that sounds terrible.
When you had the haptic feedback turned on, it would like slightly vibrate while making this
Okay. Okay.
And you could make it louder or quieter if you wanted. I remember I turned it up super loud one time and it was like, I was like, what the hell is wrong with my controller? Why is it making that sound? It's horrible.
It just sounds like a Wii controller. I'm not interested in that. I'm
Yeah,
trying to waggle around everywhere.
You don't see how the haptics would work on a PS5 controller, because like it would have to be like each individual button would have its own vibration function or whatever. Because
Yeah.
They put little pins inside the buttons that just shoot up and stab
you.
when you get shot.
Because when you're working with the Vive controller, that pad is just the exact same as the Steam controller. So it's got haptic feedbacks in that pad, and each part of the pad would have a little vibration to it.
I remember when PS3 came out, they didn't have any vibration in it, and they were like, vibration's a last gen feature. And that was because they didn't want to pay the licensing fee to have vibration in their controllers. And then finally they did, and we're like, we've done it. We figured it out. We've brought it back.
The licensing fee for vibration? Who owns the
not
copyright
Sony
for vibration?
Not Sony.
In
I
your
wonder if
controller.
that's why it doesn't work when you use a PlayStation 4 controller in your PC. The vibrate does not work at all.
I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't know if I've ever used a PS4 controller and had it vibrate on PC. But it's like the D-pad. Nintendo owns the D-pad. That's why no other controllers have a plus D-pad. They all got, like, Sony's got the 4 individual buttons, and like Xbox has got the friggin' disc and all that stuff. It's because Nintendo owns that, so they don't want to pay the licensing fee.
When proprietary things just make everything harder for everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, DualSense.
Yes.
Eventually, I'll have a PS5 and I'll try it out.
Yes.
Maybe on the 12th. Probably not.
Yeah, that's right. The PS5 launches on the 12th.
If I walk into a store on the 12th and I see it, I'll buy it.
If not, you're not going to go out anyway.
No, definitely
Not
not.
right now, anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Should we take a quick break?
Let's take a quick break and we'll talk about some games after.
Okay, yeah.
What?
You need a drink? You need to go to the bathroom?
Bathroom.
Just do it.
Not in the chair, man.
Yeah, in the chair for sure, man.
This is just weird, man.
Yeah. Upstairs. Down the hall. To your right. It's there.
Upstairs, down the hall, to the right.
You'll find it.
Probably the one with the toilet.
Yes.
Make a duty.
Duty. You need a drink, too? Water?
Belch it up, baby.
Belch it.
Did we miss any?
It's just Babby's in the chat.
The Bobby. DJ Habibi.
I don't know about the Facebook. I also must be
Do it up, baby. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Get fucked. Oops. Oh.
Not for sale in Canada.
How did you get them?
The
You bastard.
Petro Cannon. And
Cheddar cheese.
And
Oh, combos.
all of them.
Does it say not for sale in Canada on them?
There's no French on there.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that much. We sell lots of shit that doesn't have French on it at our store. Ew, these look gross and they smell gross too. Nah, I don't know.
See, you're eating a bag of NASCAR.
Yep. It's a combo. I tried it.
Yeah.
It's like
Diesel fumes and rubber that's burned.
Well, it's definitely got oily cheese in it, so yeah.
Excellent.
It's not the best thing I've ever had. There we go.
This thing's starting to lose its ability to stay.
Exactly. Frankie.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Frankie, baby.
Frankie.
Oh!
You make me miss my kitty. Yeah, you do. Oh, my God.
Franklin.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt, what have you done?
Exactly.
Named after a president of the United States. Yeah, you are.
I'm stoked about my Xbox.
Now that you realize it's not supposed to get here tomorrow. What? I could use a water, please. A please water?
Please, water.
A please water. Maybe not the cold water from the bidet.
Ooh.
Has a cold function. I'm like, is that in case you run out of coffee and you need to wake up real,
Yeah, no kidding.
real
eh?
fast?
Boom.
Push the button. It's like, oh man, I'm up.
Definitely not good.
Played some Dominion not that long ago.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
last week or the week before.
It's probably it was all right.
It's pretty fun.
Cheese pizza combos as
I'll try one of those too.
well. I love those things.
Cheers,
They're
pizza
so-
combos.
They're so delicious, but they're so bad.
Made with real cheese? That's probably a
I
lie.
don't think I've ever had a combo.
No, it's because you can't get them in Canada.
Oh.
They're around here anyway.
That would be why then.
The pizza one's much better than this cheese one. Whoop Daddy's Big Fish, Big King. Oh, I thought that was the chat from the stream, not your.
No, that's my private work chat.
They're kind of like Ritz, but in a different shape.
Yeah. The old Ritz bits.
Yeah. 140 calories for 6 of them.
Wow.
Dang, yo.
You smash a bag of these and it's like a lot.
No wonder Americans are so fat if they're crunching down combos all the time.
And we are back.
We are.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that message from our sponsor.
Oh God, why did you say that?
Oh, do we not have a sponsor for the show?
No.
If you wanna sponsor the podcast, what is our email?
Stream Void Podcast, or I can't remember. No, it's like SIT Void Podcast.
SitVoidPodcast at
gmail.com.
Just hit us up. Mm-hmm. We're looking for sponsors. Always open.
Yep. Combos. Now I have to put in some 80s commercial again.
That's okay.
But I have to figure out a good one. I'm running low.
What did I put in? I put in a commercial last time.
I don't know.
Just put
I don't listen to this
for the Greatest
show.
American Hero.
The Greatest American Hero, just the theme song for Greatest American Hero.
I'm walking.
Yeah, I might have to do that. I put in the Trimclad commercial, and I did one for Energizer batteries, and well, I know what I'm gonna do. I already got it figured out. I figured it out. I figured it out. No. It's got to be classic commercial. I know what I'm gonna do now.
I remember what I put in.
What did you put in?
I put in a commercial for an who was it now?
You don't remember. You just
It
said
was
you remember.
no, it
You
was an
fucking liar.
Australian. It was like the Australian Meat Commission or something like that, telling you to eat red meat. Kids can cook red meat.
Is kangaroo considered to be red meat?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I think could be.
I've had
Spray paints it
kangaroo.
red in any case.
I've had kangaroo jerky.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
It was good.
Yeah.
Tasted
Tried
like
gator
beef.
jerky once.
I've had gator as well. Or no, I had crocodile.
Gator jerky
Crocodile?
was gross. I was not a fan.
Crocodile was fine, but I don't know. I used a peanut sauce on it.
Ooh.
He was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack
Never heard
thinks
of
is-
someone saucing up a jerky before.
No, it wasn't jerky. I bought like crocodile and cooked it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Crocodile out of a can?
No, it was
Canned
frozen.
Ooh.
No, was it
You get it
frozen?
from the store?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
The Independent.
Oh,
They used to sell all
really?
sorts of crazy stuff all the time. They don't anymore. I got crocodile there. I got kangaroo burgers there, I think.
Wallaby burgers.
Yeah, no, no koala burgers either. That's a good way to get like chlamydia.
I said wallaby, not koala.
I know, but
Wallaby.
it's all related.
Yeah,
What's your
for
favorite
sure.
part about the koala? The meat.
meat's-
Delicious.
Oh, yeah. We were getting rabbit there for a while.
Yeah, they had all sorts of weird
Yeah.
stuff there. They don't anymore though.
No.
Rabbit's not even that weird. That's like a staple.
I
meat.
mean,
Yeah, it's super delicious.
it's weird if
It's like extremely greasy chicken.
I mean, that's like eating lamb in Canada almost.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like lamb.
Yeah,
It's too gamey for me.
that's
You still
probably.
they used to make freaking homemade meatloaf there too.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like, oh, there's meatloaf. I gotta get meatloaf.
not anymore. Corona. They had them kneading the meat with their bare hands.
No, you can't do that anymore
Exactly.
with the Corona. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Speaking of kneading meat with your bare hands, wait.
Wow.
This
How is this
I don't know.
segue?
well, this list here, we got the PlayStation backwards compatible that aren't. We already did this.
did we?
Yeah. Why are we doing this again?
There's different games.
No, there's not.
Are we sure?
I'm positive. These are
I
the
looked at
exact
the list,
same
and I don't
list.
think anyone's going to be
Oh.
too disappointed by ones that they can't play.
This is the same list as before.
Maybe Shadwin.
No,
That's the only one
Is
I
it?
could see where I'd
you
be
sure
like,
it's the
oh
same list?
man.
I'm positive.
Okay, let's skip it then.
But it again doesn't show those Ubisoft games that they said
No,
weren't
it
going to
doesn't.
work because Ubisoft said there was a bunch of games of theirs that aren't going to work, and Sony was like, "No, we said they'll work. Take it back. Take backs, no take backs." So
Well, they've released some screenshots for the Halo 4
on the
PC
PC,
remaster, and man, does it look good. Man, does it look good.
I mean, I can't
see
tell
these?
from the. I see them. I can't really tell from a screenshot. It looks similar to when I played it on the Xbox One.
Does it? Huh.
I think so. I don't
You
know.
think so?
Look how small that picture is. I
know,
can't tell
I can't
anything.
even make it bigger.
So
Kind of out of my depth in the Halo scene. Anyways, I haven't played since the
I
very
mean,
first one.
they haven't really changed too much since then. So just imagine it looking
It
better.
does look a little more gorge. A little
Yes,
more gorgeous.
for sure.
A little more gorgeous. Oh, these are terribly low res screenshots, but I mean, it looks pretty good to me. It looks
Coming
like
to
it's,
that MCC Master Chief Collection.
yeah,
I'm excited. I already own that game for free on Xbox One.
yeah.
I prefer the MCHC, the MC Hammer collection.
Oh, wow. I like it.
Yeah, you can't touch it though.
Oh, God. Oh my God. Terrible.
You're welcome.
I need to play these again. I don't know. I wonder if the Halo 4 one will be like the Halo 1, 2, and whatever, where you can like on the fly change from the new graphics to the old
that
graphics.
was so cool. And I did that on the Halo 1 remaster. I'm like, oh, this is dope.
Sometimes the Halo original graphics look better than
Oh,
the
yeah.
new ones because it's just the the lighting and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I preferred the old graphics compared to the new.
Yeah.
So
I will agree with you there.
I wonder if they'll be that's in the Halo. I would guess probably not, because I think the Halo 4 graphics, as it were like pretty well high def. So I think loading two sets of
At the same
textures
time,
and
yeah.
levels in might be a little much for the Xbox.
I just really want to see the difference of the extra 3 pixels they added.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you'll like go to swap over to be like, "Rah."
Yeah, just take a minute to load.
loading,
Exactly.
Barely changed.
The Master Chief Collection is such a hot deal. Like seriously,
yeah.
it's 4 Halo games, Reach and ODST, plus all the online. Oh my god, that game has like 500 achievements on Xbox. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you're achievement hunting, good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody.
Exactly. So,
Off-topic question: when did they add Dr. Disrespect to Payday 2?
um,
Totally looks like him in the middle there. That's
I don't
all I
know.
can see when I look over there.
that's the
Dr.
back of the guy's
Disrespect.
head.
Are you sure it's the doc?
No, it's just the back of a guy's head.
Oh, okay, but it was like small. It totally looked like Dr.
They
Disrespect.
added
the
him-
mustache and everything.
They added him to Rogue Company.
Yeah, he's in
Really?
Rogue Company.
Yeah, he's got a skin on Rogue Company.
That's horrifying.
You can't use that skin if you're playing on Twitch.
Yeah.
Really?
He's banned.
We can't even talk about him right now.
Oh.
As we're doing.
Okay.
He's banned on the platform.
You cannot, it's so weird.
We're not on Twitch right now, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
And Facebook.
Oh, well, I'll be damned.
And since we got off topic here by Payday, we were just talking about achievements. 500 in Master Chief Collection. There's 1,221 achievements in Payday 2 on Steam.
It's insane.
What?
Yeah, dude.
So that's where all the achievements went on
Exactly.
Steam.
You even unlocked 1% of the achievements with 14. That's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
That's a lot of achievements.
To be fair, I was never able to get into that game. I tried it a couple of times, and it just never made any sense. I was like, well, there's a drill,
Yep, drill a hole.
and you can shoot people.
It's
And
for
you're not
drilling the
supposed to, I
bank
don't
safe.
think.
Yeah, there's I don't know, man. Like, you can take hostages in that game, but the cops are still like, hey, we're coming in, guns blazing. Like, well, how is
What's this hostage for? You're just going to shoot through them.
Just shoot the hostage. It's the number one lesson we learned in Speed. Was that what it was in?
Shoot the hostage.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of shooting the hostages, wait, does that work? Sort of? No.
Kinda.
Who's the hostage in this situation? Apple
Fortnite.
or Fortnite?
Fortnite's the hostage.
Okay.
Apple's I don't know. In our battle, in the epic battle of Epic versus Apple, Fortnite getting caught in the middle of all that. GeForce Now, the streaming service thing from...
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's kind of like a streaming service. You can stream your games in a browser. You're going to be able to do that with Fortnite.
What is the GeForce thing on my computer called? Oh, the GeForce Experience.
GeForce Experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've experienced it.
You have experienced the GeForce.
It's heaven.
Shadowplay was what they were using for their streaming.
Shadowplay.
Yeah, like GeForce Shadowplay.
Oh, yeah, that's so you can actually stream games to, like, platforms and stuff and record
Yeah,
stuff.
and it was
but this is
terrible.
This is streaming games off the cloud to a browser.
Oh,
what
right,
was
okay, I've
Shadowplay
heard
like?
about that.
OBS?
Yeah, Shadowplay was like OBS.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to play Fortnite on your Apple device using
A browser?
GeForce Now. Yeah,
In a browser.
In a browser. So that's just like
Apple
what
can't stop that.
Google
Google did that
Google was
with
supposed to do.
Assassin's Creed originally when they were testing it out before
Yeah.
Stadia.
But what was the other one? Oh, that was what Microsoft was doing too. They were like, "Oh, we're going to get
Yes,
around it by
because they want to do Game Pass.
Yeah.
Or no, what do they call it? It's not Game Pass. xCloud.
xCloud." Yeah.
So you can play the Xbox games. I need to try that on my
So
phone.
you're still going to be able to. Now you're going to be able to play Fortnite back on iOS.
Thank God, finally. I've been waiting.
But you're still not going to be able to log in with your Apple account.
Oh no! How am I going to
your
use
progress, your V-Bucks.
my flossing dance if I can't log in? Damn!
You just have to do it in real life.
Oh,
Hold
right.
your phone as the floss.
Oh yes, fair enough.
Well, that's the thing is that kids are much better dancers, and everyone has way better rhythm than they did back in the day because of Fortnite. Everyone's just doing the dance.
I've never seen a good kid dancing
If-
the floss.
Here's the question: If Fortnite was not invented and they didn't have all the dances in there, would TikTok still be a thing?
If Fortnite wasn't invented, would Trump have been president?
I feel like TikTok would still be a thing because TikTok's for mostly ladies dancing.
TikTok just took off after Vine. So
Yeah, that's true.
Vine was before Fortnite. Yeah, Instagram has been ruined by TikTok. It's all just stupid TikTok dances and stupid
On
TikTok
Instagram?
memes and shit. It's terrible. I wish they'd ban them off the platform. That's the one thing Trump got right. Banning
And
TikTok.
That is his whole platform for
Yes. I would have voted for him.
running.
Ban
I swear
TikTok.
I'll ban TikTok.
Exactly. So yeah, welcome back, I guess. Welcome back, Fortnite. Finally, the long dark days of our nation have come to an end.
All the kids can now play Fortnite on their iOS devices. Well,
Man, can you imagine firing up Fortnite in your friggin' Opera browser on your phone? How would that work?
you mean your Safari
Oh,
browser?
sorry, Safari. Sorry. I apologize to all my Apple peoples for my faux pas.
Yeah, I would like. How's that going to work? How's the latency going to be?
Sounds
You'd be able
just
to-
god awful.
I mean, playing a
Imagine playing Fortnite.
in 2020. I mean, they still do.
I know. I'm a grown man. I'm not allowed to talk shit about it, I guess. I don't know.
Did you ever play it?
Hey,
Did you ever play Fortnite?
yeah, I played with you.
Did we play?
Yes.
Or at the
Played
beginning?
back when it was still like fresh and sort of realistic-ish. And then they just
I played
jumped the
beta
shark.
season 1, season 2, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's this Apex thing? Yeah, give me that. Yeah.
I think I only played Fortnite mainly because PUBG was so terrible back then.
Back then?
Oh, I'm sure it's still terrible. But like, basically, those were the two options for Battle Royale games at the time, and so Fortnite worked,
Yeah.
and PUBG
Still does not
at
work.
all.
PUBG had 3 million concurrent players at one time on Steam. Now they're down to like 90,000.
Wow, that's rough.
And Fall Guys once had 100,000 people playing consecutively. Now they're down below 10,000. I gotta say, I called that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Fall Guys was always going to be a fad.
Oh god,
Especially
yeah.
when the
Guys
hackers started flying from the start line to the finish line and landing. And then the devs were just like,
You have to unlock that in the battle pass.
take 75 billion stars,
Exactly.
which you can
Gross.
only get by hacking.
gross. That's extremely gross.
Exactly. I didn't know this was a story because I saw this in my Xbox like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh yeah, I can see like that I'm going to be able to install these EA Play games. They're in my list of games. It says
So-
like, come back later to install this.
Now you can preload your EA Play games on your Xbox
Yeah.
and play them soon.
I didn't know this was a story.
Yeah, it's a story.
I could
It's
have
right
been a
there.
reporter. I could have broke this 3 weeks
GameSpot
ago.
Reported on it.
I could have broke this 3 weeks ago. I just saw it and I was like, oh, it says I can install all the Mass Effect games. They're not on Game Pass. What's this? Oh, it didn't work. Oh, they're on EA Play. Oh, I can't do that till the 12th. Okay. Or the 10th. I figured it out.
Well, Mass Effect Legendary Edition arriving spring 2021.
Dude. I'm so excited for this. Have either of you guys played Mass Effect?
I played the first one.
I played the second one for whatever reason.
Wow, that's a weird. You didn't start at the first one, eh?
I didn't
Were you
have
just
the
like,
first one.
were you like, what is going on?
I bought it on Steam because it was on
Yeah,
sale
yeah.
for really super cheap, and of course I didn't understand what was
Yeah,
going on.
exactly.
And then the gameplay was like not.
It's all
It
right.
made no sense.
It's okay, but so the Legendary Edition, all 3 games, all DLC, everything all together in one package. The thing though is, are they gonna see? You never played Mass Effect 1, so you didn't know. But like Mass Effect 1 was basically, it was like playing D&D but in space.
Yeah.
Where you could put your reticle right on the guy's head and shoot and still miss because the number roll in the background was a miss.
So it was like
failure.
XCOM that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
100% chance to hit, miss.
Well, but like it was like a shooter, like you're pulling the trigger, but like you could have the reticle right on his head and you'd still miss because the roll in the background said it was a miss. Whereas Mass Effect 2 was like you have the reticle on their head, you hit. It's the way it goes.
So the first one was kind of like Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah,
Is
maybe.
That the same thing. Like you could be aimed perfectly and then you'd shoot and the RNG would send your bullet off in some
That's exactly what it
direction.
is. So I'm wondering if they're going to make Mass Effect 1 like the other games, because Mass Effect 1 is like way different than the other two. Both the other two are like action shooters with RPG elements, whereas the Mass Effect 1 is like an RPG. The end. Like it pretends there's action elements, but there's really not. So
I really liked our Mass Effect.
oh, me too. I loved it, and I'm going to play the crap out of this one for sure. But I'm just wondering if they're going to just make the gameplay across the 3 all together, because I could see,
Unified?
I could see someone going into Mass Effect 1. I mean, you're buying them all together; they're in one package, but just being like, this game like sucks. Like I shot him in the head and it missed. Like this is so stupid, and then never playing all the way through, right?
Yeah.
Where obviously, since they're saying they're working on another Mass Effect game, they want people to be liking Mass Effect, so they'll be buying their next game. Absent from this package is the turd Mass Effect Andromeda. So I'm wondering if they'll do it so they, encourage you to play all the way through. I'm stoked for this. I'm definitely doing this for sure. What about you?
Nope.
You?
No.
No, that's
I
a
mean,
no.
if I had time, maybe.
No, you're a liar.
I don't have
Don't
time.
lie to me in my face.
I don't have time.
I love this universe. I love the story. The ending of part 3 absolutely sucked donkey balls. But everything
I
up
heard.
to that was so great.
Even after they fixed it, it's still
They
bad.
barely fixed it.
Unlimited ending choices.
Bull crap. Yeah, I got every achievement in the first one. You had to play it like multiple times to do it. So good.
Wow.
It was so good. I love that game. I'm excited. I'm doing this. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I would recommend anybody that hasn't played Mass Effect 2 definitely check her out.
Yes, definitely do. I really like the original first one.
And I'm hoping
I like the system. I like the story. I liked all the characters, especially Joker, because
Seth
Green.
Seth Green.
I love Seth Green.
I'm not a huge fan of Joker, but the other thing too is importing your character from 1 through 3, so you can carry over your choice and everything like that. Except when Mass Effect 2 launched, the import didn't work, so they had to patch it in. And I had it on the day it came out, and it was just like, I have to import my character.
You
I can't. And it took like a week before they fucking fixed it. It sucks,
sitting
dude.
there?
Yeah, dude.
For a week?
Yeah, dude.
Just waiting?
My shepherd looks a specific way.
Of course.
So I had to import her into the next one because I couldn't start with some weird looking blonde haired shepherd. That wouldn't work out for me.
With blue armor, not pink.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Anyways.
Yes. Since we spoke about Battle Royales and Vampire the Masquerade,
Oh, fucking Jesus.
there is going to be a Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale.
So this could either go super well or more likely super terribly.
This is like, even if it's the best like battle royale of all time, why use the Vampire the Masquerade
Yeah, it's a really odd choice.
license?
It's kind of weird. I mean, it might be interesting being all like vampires and mages and werewolves running around.
But do you need the Vampire the Masquerade license to do that? I guess
They're banking on
they're banking
they're
on
going
that,
for
but
that
like
name.
nobody that's playing like a Vampire the Masquerade game is like, you know what I wish? I really wish this was a battle royale.
You don't know that. There's got to be at least one.
I think I know that.
This is the rule 34 of video games.
Oh,
Somebody
God.
always wishes they were playing a battle royale version of what you're playing.
God.
Somebody's playing Final Fantasy 3 and they're just like, I wish this was a battle royale, dude.
Don't give them ideas, man.
Will
Too
they
late.
add the other two in, though? Will they add Mage the Ascension and
No.
Werewolf the
Those are separate licenses.
Apocalypse?
Those are separate licenses.
That's the same, owned by the same people.
Yeah, but you don't just because like Microsoft owns Halo and whatever, you don't get them all just because you bought the one license.
No, but will they be adding like those kind of characters in there?
Well, I don't know. This game's not being developed by who owns
No, definitely
Vampire the
not.
Masquerade. Some Swedish company called Shark Mob.
He's pronounced Sharkamob.
Yes, exactly. Swedish chef style.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see when
Do we need another friggin' battle royale?
No.
No. Like I said,
What was that one they just brought out? Where it was all like mages and like hibbity hopping around, shooting your
I
mage
don't know.
spells all
Some
over.
bull
Oh,
crap.
I know which one you're talking. Well, there was a couple actually that were similar to that. The wizarding battle royales.
Hang on, there's an icon for it straight on my desktop.
Spellbreak.
Spellbreak, there it is.
Yes. Oh, you've got Remnant from the Ashes?
Yes.
I have Remnant from the Ashes.
The this is like when they did the new 360. They had the Shadowrun new game coming out, and everyone's like, "Yes, Shadowrun! I loved it on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. This is great." And then they're like, "Hey, it's actually like a PvP 8 versus 8 game," and everyone's like, "That's not what we want."
No, we want like an action RPG.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody wanted the PvP.
So that's what everyone that's going with this Vampire the Masquerade is like. I don't want this. I want a nice story-driven RPG.
Yeah.
like
Which they are also making. There is a new Vampire
Yeah.
Masquerade game coming out that isn't a battle royale.
But why? Why? Anyways, I
You
guess
can blame Fortnite
Yes.
and Donald Trump.
can we
Yes.
continue? Do we still have to blame Fortnite? I guess
Yes,
we do.
we do.
Was there any battle royales before Fortnite?
Yes.
What was
Well,
there?
I guess there was PUBG, and
PUBG.
before PUBG, there
PUBG?
was like basically PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for Arma.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, all those weird old ones like that. Like Rust and stuff.
Well, Rust isn't
That's
technically
like
a battle
PvP.
royale.
No, it's
That's just
it's a PvP PvE game.
PvP survival.
PP
But
PvP.
permadeath, start the game over again kind of deal.
sounds
Get
terrible.
ganked by people who've played it for 7,000 hours.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
Yep.
So we got some Among Us news in the news because Among Us is still huge.
Yep.
It's
Which
still
is bizarre. It's so simple, but so huge.
I knew that Among Us would last longer than Fall Guys,
Yeah.
but I gotta say it's super boring watching people play Among Us on stream.
Yes. They're adding player accounts, so you're gonna have to need to make an account so you can get that account banned when you're hacking.
Okay.
You're now gonna be able to report people for cheating, and they're gonna put in bigger maps.
So Is your game tied to the account? That game's so old. Like, are they going to add that in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or you just have to make a new account every time you get banned? You already bought the game.
Wait, if it's so old, why is it all of a sudden so popular?
Just some streamers started playing
Yeah.
it. Just some big streamers were playing it, and it just blew
now
up.
everybody's
It's
among
2 years
us.
old. It's
Yeah.
2 years
2
old.
years old, and
now they're making absolute bank.
Yeah.
weird.
It's-
This
yeah.
just goes to show, just because you didn't come out strong doesn't
Oh,
mean
yeah.
you can't
they
get
were
strong.
They were planning to do Among Us 2, and they were like, actually, we'll just cancel that and put all that into Among Us since we're now making money on it. So, yeah, I guess maybe they can patch it in so that the purchase is tied to the account, and then if you get banned, you have to buy another copy or something.
Yeah, I think that.
Imagine
that's
cheating
really
at
gonna-
Among Us.
Right?
Yeah, like
That's so
as soon as you
stupid.
started talking about cheating, I'm like, A, how, and B, why?
It's just like cheating in Fall Guys. Like, why?
Well, Fall Guys, I guess there's the battle pass and stuff, but like Among Us, there's no battle pass. We're having a little technical difficulty here.
That's tight as it'll go.
That was weird that it moved.
Yeah.
Jagrad's mic tried to molest him. So.
A little bit. It was like, bring it in here, big boy.
Exactly. But yeah, like Fall Guys, there's the battle pass. You got to unlock stuff. You got to whatever. Okay, I can see why someone would be cheating, but like, what are you getting Among Us?
You're 12
Nothing.
and you're bored.
Yeah, I guess so.
I won't beat
And
my friends
like I
in
said
Among Us.
before, why would you play Among Us with people you don't know? I don't get it.
I don't know either.
It just seems terrible.
A couple of the people from the Discord, they're doing that, and they seem to have fun. Yeah, it does seem terrible. I'm not into it.
Yeah, didn't really draw me in, and I was able to play with like a big group of friends, and it was still just like I had fun for 1 or 2 rounds, and then they were like, "Yeah, let's keep playing." I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm good."
That's kind of how I am with the game. Like, a lot of people are still playing, and I'm just like, It's just, you can't do what you do if you're playing like Werewolf or I can't remember what the online version of it is. But with that, you don't actually see people killing anybody. You just have to find out who the killer is by talking to people.
Yeah,
Whereas,
Just play Clue.
yeah. Whereas in Among Us, you actually see somebody kill somebody, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's him."
well, if they're bad at it.
Yeah, if they're bad at
What?
it.
Then you got to fib about it.
Yeah.
Wasn't me. I was in the vent. I didn't kill him. I was in the vent.
That's
There's
right.
another-
That's why I like Werewolf, because you can just shift the blame super easily
Yeah.
because no one's seeing anything.
There was another game that I don't know if it was just popular in the circles that I was hanging out with, but Phasmophobia or
That
Oh,
one's
yeah,
blown up on
Phantasmagasm
Twitter.
or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's called Phantasmagasm.
Yep. Exactly.
That one got super popular, and I remember watching a couple of my friends stream it, and I'm just like, what is with the graphics of the people? They're
PS2.
terrible.
Oh yeah, it's like
Especially
super
when
old
somebody's
graphics,
playing
but-
VR. Oh my god, it's hilarious. They're like standing there and their hands twisting
Yeah.
360. It's just like, give me the camera. Give me the camera. I don't know if I want you to hold the camera. Your hand is doing some serious stuff.
But there's some interesting tech in there because it uses Cortana to listen to what you're saying, so that the ghost is actually listening to everything you're saying, and it'll do different things depending on what you're talking about. So you actually have to talk to the ghost.
Ghost, I'd like an ice cream sandwich, please.
If you say some of the ghosts' names, they get all pissy and
Yeah.
various things like that. Yes,
The ghost.
I mean the game has an interesting premise. It's just so god awful looking that I just couldn't take it seriously. They're like, "Oh, I'm so scared right now." I'm like, "Why? Your character looks like a freaking idiot."
It's just jump scares. Jump scares always get you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alrighty.
Speaking about jump scares, here's one right here. Activision Blizzard going to be focusing more on mobile.
Well, Activision likes money, and there's about 12 trillion mobile devices out there, so it makes sense.
We've heard, this has been rumored, this has been talked about the entire time. Like, don't you guys have phones?
Yes, Diablo 4. Or what was it called? Is that even out yet?
Phonablo?
Yeah.
Phonablo? No.
God, how
I
long?
remember
How
they
many
announced
years ago
it,
did they do
everyone
that?
It
just,
is.
like,
I don't know.
blew up.
I know,
4 years
the,
ago?
The rage was so intense that they're probably
Wow.
scared.
Probably.
Blizzard was pretty stupid to do that at friggin' BlizzCon. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, here's your new Diablo. Like,
Here's our biggest
On
announcement.
mobile.
You've been waiting for Diablo 4 for the last 10 years? Well, this isn't it.
exactly.
Yeah, so to nobody's surprise, they're definitely going to be hard focusing on mobile games like Call of Duty Mobile.
Call of Duty Mobile.
I mean, maybe it's just because we're old. And
Probably
we
is.
grew up playing games on PCs and consoles and stuff. And now kids, everyone has a phone.
Yeah, and they're all
Kids
playing
all
these
have a phone.
shitty phone games.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't COVID, I remember I looked into AR games for a little while, and there were some AR shooters that sounded very interesting because you hold up your phone and your friends run around.
Oh, yeah.
And you're
It's like
playing
laser tag.
You're playing an FPS like laser tag with your friends. That sounds cool.
You got to have the friends for that, though.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh, yeah, that sounds really fun. Oh, wait, no.
And then it's only you that buys the game and the gun that goes with the game, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
Nah, that's cool. Not interested. Like, oh, sweet. Now you got to go to forums. You got to find people in your area.
And you got to find some
singles.
smelly dork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Local
And then
singles.
everyone's just like, I take this game way too seriously.
Yeah.
Commando rolling and throwing pine cones at you as grenades and shit.
So speaking of mobile games that are false and gross, remember we were talking about Gardenscapes the other day,
Yep.
and somebody tweeted at us, a mutual friend tweeted us that there's actually a game where you pull the pins to get the hero out. I'm like, I need this game.
I don't need this game.
Give it to me right now.
I'm not going to play
What is
that.
this?
There's all these fake ads about these videos, like, can you rescue the princess? And you have to pull the little things out, and it looks like you can never finish it. Well, there's an actual game like that. Because
somebody finally made it.
there was a company that was advertising their game like that, and then you download it, and it'd be a match 3 game.
Yeah, I remember that controvery, and I remember seeing those ads, and I was like, the game doesn't even look fun to begin with. Why would you want to?
Yeah, so apparently there's an actual game that we're going to... maybe I don't know. I almost said I would try it.
I gotta download it and I gotta try it because that's the kind of game. That's the game I want to play. I like see that concept. I'm like, yes, let me play this game.
I don't.
This looks cool.
I'm not gonna say I'll try it, but I'll keep it in mind anyways. This is a Mikey T game.
Yes. Speaking of games coming out, Star Renegades is coming out for consoles this month, November 25th. So if you like Star Renegades as much as I do, and
I wouldn't know.
should,
I never played it.
You should.
It's like a turn-based strategy RPG with procedurally generated maps, and it's a roguelike.
Yeah, with
So
a
it's
nemesis
like
system.
Mikey gasm all over the place on it.
I'll show it to you before I take you home. It's amazing.
It's got good graphics.
I mean, I've got Star Citizen, but that's a different thing.
slightly different. So
just a small difference.
this is coming out on PS4 and straight to Game Pass on Xbox.
Yes, and also on Switch.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Straight to the Game Pass. Well, that means I'll try it.
Hell yeah.
It's on the Game Pass. I'll try it. That's how it goes.
It's already on PC Game Pass though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Eh.
And that's not on my new Xbox Series X.
I forgot. Actually, I played a game also because it was Games with Gold. The Maid of Scare.
Skirt.
And it was pretty all right. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But
I didn't get to watch any when you were
The
playing.
Native Scare?
Maid of Scare.
That makes more
Maid of
sense.
Scare.
I was going to say, that sounds kind of racist.
Scare is
The
spelled...
Native Scare.
Scare is spelled S-K-E-R. It's the Isle of Scare.
Oh.
It was all right. It was all right. I forgot to mention it earlier. But I just was reminded because it was like on Xbox. Like, not Game Pass, but Games with Gold. So, yeah, it was good.
And Shenmue 3 is finally getting a Steam release date.
I don't care about Steam. When's it coming on the Dreamcast?
November 19th, it's coming out on Steam. So this is what I'm curious about now. Is the modding community just going to go absolutely bananas and like upgrade the graphics on this and voice lines and
import Shenmue 1 and 2 to this engine?
Yeah.
Would you like to play some Lucky Hit? Oh my god. I love Shenmue. I haven't played 3 yet though. I'm still salty at Sega. It's only been 20 years, but I'm still upset about it.
I've never played any of them, but I have heard that they're kind of like a pre-concept to the Yakuza.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Except the story is like of a dope trying to find out who killed his dad.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be like, he can't say like, hey, did you know what happened the day my dad died? He'll just be like, do you know what happened on that rainy day? He just can't say like the specific day. Or the other meme from Shenmue is he'll be like, do you know where I can find some sailors? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I love that game on Dreamcast, man. Oh my god. I remember reading the previews in the official Sega Dreamcast magazine and just being like, this game is the best game ever. And then it was. Yeah. I loved it though, like going into the arcade and playing Hang On or Virtua Fighter and going out and fighting as Ryo, and so good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here to see what the modding community does. If they add anything, what they do. Just eager to see, because it's on PC, which makes it way easier to mod.
That's true.
Funny how that works.
Exactly.
Yes. We got a couple more streaming and industry style news articles.
Let's do it.
We're just going to do it because
Jumping in. Yep.
They're very short. Pokemane has made some big changes to her Twitch channel.
Yes, she has.
You can only donate $5.
$5.
That's it.
Yeah, max.
You cannot hard simp for Pokemane anymore.
No, you still can. You still can. You just have to do your $50 donation 10 times in fives.
Yeah.
So you can still simp.
I think it's an interesting change, and I wish more big streamers would do that kind of thing and put that message out there to
support
other
people.
smaller streamers.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
the big streamers who are making billions of dollars every day. Like,
she must be getting so much money every time she streams if she's doing this thing where she can say just like, I only want $5. That's all I need. Yeah, it's a good thing. Is it going to make a difference to other streamers? I doubt it.
Yeah.
They're just going to not... Like, people that are donating $50 to Pokemane aren't going to be just like, okay, I can spend this $45 other dollars on another streamer. They'll just go to Amaranth's stream and give her $45. So, yeah.
No, they won't.
No, probably not.
Amaranth is not getting recommended to me at all anymore.
Thank God.
She used to be like, yeah, Amaranth, go check out Amaranth.
I had to block her.
who do you talk? Oh, you mean Clamoranth?
Yes. So, yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. I mean, she still could take her 50,000 biddies. There's no limit on the biddies. There's no limit on gift donations, subs, and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just through Streamlabs.
Yeah, I guess she can't actually limit how many bits and stuff.
So,
but,
she's probably just getting more biddies now.
yeah.
Whatever.
Biddy blocks are coming up.
Yeah.
They're coming up hard.
Maybe she's like talking to the Twitch upstairs, and they're like, "Hey, you should limit your donations so that we can take more money."
Oh, through the
Through
Twitch
the bits
donation?
and through the once that celebrate button comes out.
I doubt that.
Yeah,
Twitch,
I doubt it as well.
I doubt that, but I'm sure Twitch was like, "Yes, all right, do that more."
Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah,
is
exactly. Because there's probably no way to opt out of the new Twitch donation thing when it launches. It's probably just going to be there for everybody.
Like, yeah, probably.
There's probably no way to opt out of it unless you're not affiliated. Honestly, I don't understand why Twitch makes you get affiliated. Like, you'd think they'd want anybody to be getting donated to.
Right?
Like, it earns them money.
Maybe it's something to do on the back end where they don't want too many people being able to use like all the features.
I guess
But you
so.
don't get all the features as an affiliate. You get
but you get some
more of
affiliate-
them.
some
Yeah.
features.
But then it's like more people can upload emotes, even though they're not that big. Still, you get like
well, they could lock that behind the affiliate. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what you get when you're affiliated emotes and stuff. But like, what if I like let me sub to somebody that's got one follower? If I want to, like, that
Yeah,
gets
that's
them
true.
money.
If you want to, you can give that guy your cash.
But like, think of like even with Curtis 9 Arsons, like how many people would already be subbed to him?
right?
He's not affiliated yet.
No, he will be.
He'll be shortly, but like I'd already be subbed to him. You'd be subbed to him. Like all these people be subbed to him.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's probably has something to do with the back end where they don't want to have to deal with all that kind of stuff, even though it's all automatic.
Or it could be. I would think it's probably more to do with
They want to make sure
money
you're gonna
laundering.
Stick around.
Money laundering.
Oh, yeah.
That'd probably be what I would think.
Because, yeah, otherwise people could just load up bots immediately to Twitch and then just start raking in bank or money
just
laundering,
clear
like you
money
say.
laundering. You just buy like whatever, give them to yourself.
You lose a lot of money doing
Yeah,
that.
but people that are laundering money, they've already. It's okay that they lose some money there. They're okay with it. To get it clean,
50%.
to get it clean, they're okay with it.
Subs is 50%. I don't think they do it, but with biddies for sure.
I mean,
But not subs.
If they're just trying to clean it, I think they're okay with it. Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's easier than going to the casino and having them film you, like bringing $10,000 cash, go
Yeah, but we live in BC.
gamble one time and then cash out.
We live in BC. They're okay with that.
Well, no, they still do that.
We're okay. We're okay with money laundering in our casinos.
We're good with it. I see.
Yeah,
what you're
we're good
saying.
with it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right. Fair enough.
So Gabe Newell is recreating Half-Life 2's greatest Xbox achievement for charity.
He's gonna send old Noam Chomsky to this great beyond up in the sky. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
that's gonna be awesome. They're gonna put it on the get a garden gnome, or maybe they're gonna make the actual garden gnome.
Noam Chomsky.
Noam Chomsky.
Yeah.
And then sent him off into space.
So no, did Gabe move to New Zealand? He's still in New Zealand.
Is he?
Yeah.
Huh.
He must be serious about moving Valve to New Zealand. Anyways, yeah, they're gonna launch to people that don't know, in Half-Life on Steam, Xbox, whatever. At the start of, I think, episode 2 of Half-Life, there's a garden gnome, and you can take that garden gnome from the beginning of the game all the way to the end of the game, put him in the rocket, and then fire him off into outer space, and you get an achievement. So they're going to do this. He's going to take the gnome at the start of Half-Life 2, put it in a rocket, and fire it off to space. And you can watch the stream of it if you pay money or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the only way to see it actually happen. That's kind of
so
weird.
are they literally just launching the gnome itself, not like on a rocket?
No, it's going to go into a
Yeah,
rocket.
it's going to go into a rocket.
But it said they're making it out of titanium so it can withstand the launch. Maybe they're strapping it to a rocket.
Who knows? Maybe they eject it out of the rocket when it gets up there.
See, if you look down, it says it's 3D printed, a titanium gnome that can withstand the heat and pressure of the launch.
Oh,
So are they just going to fire it out of a giant cannon?
They're probably going to strap it to a rocket and then fire it up.
This is like Starman that, what's his name, Elon shot in outer space.
Yeah. So yeah, you're going to be able to
wouldn't-
watch the live stream, and all the proceeds are going to an Auckland-based children's hospital.
Okay, it's for charity.
Yeah.
I still won't pay to watch it, but that's interesting anyways. How much money could this possibly make, really? How many
don't
people
know.
are paying to tune in to watch this?
People would tune in just for the novelty.
I guess so. If
People
you're going
are
to see the
strange.
Gaben,
If you're going to get to see the Gaben,
does he...
our Lord and Savior,
The main question, though, is do they launch this with like a giant plunger like in a cartoon?
that'd be hilarious.
Gabe's just there, pushing the plunger. Ka-choosh.
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, if it's not like that, it should be.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
And here's some sad news coming out of Sega.
Sadder Sega news.
Yeah.
Nothing good ever comes out of Sega
No.
news-wise.
They're asking 650 employees to voluntarily retire.
I can't even believe they still had 650
Well,
employees.
they
That's
still got other
crazy.
gaming divisions and whatnot.
Well, it's Sega Sammy, so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, no one that worked there still works there anymore that you would have, like, Yuji Naka doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah,
Yu
yeah.
Suzuki doesn't work there anymore. Like, none of these guys work there anymore.
Are
so.
we seeing the end of Sega as we know it?
we already saw that.
Yeah, but are we seeing the end of like Sega? Like, are they just going to
Well, it
be gone
wasn't-
now?
It wasn't
Well.
them that was transferring into Plinko, was it? That
No,
was
it's Konami.
Yeah,
Konami, yeah.
I mean, Sammy was a pachinko maker, so they bought Sega.
Pachinko is such a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like, I went into a pachinko parlor when we went to Japan, and I did not understand what was happening at all.
Well, gambling is illegal in Japan, but you can sell metal balls to a
Yeah,
store.
you can buy and sell
so
metal
you can
balls.
buy and sell metal balls.
Well, what they do is actually the prizes are where the money is. So they'll go into these places that are like black market prize exchanges, and they'll give
Ooh.
you money for specific prizes. So what you do is you go into the pachinko parlor, you go after certain prizes, you win big, and then you take all the toys and shit to these black market sellers, and they'll give you equivalent
God.
money exchange for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's how you get around gambling.
Sega.
We talked about this a couple episodes ago now,
Maybe.
Pachinko, and I'm like, I'm into it. I want to go.
Yeah, we tried to find a pachinko parlor in BC, but
Yeah.
there isn't
Oh man, it's so bizarre when you walk in too, because everything's so loud that your brain just shuts off. You walk in and you're just
smoky?
like,
Ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
ding, ding.
it's like everything's
It's like
so
going in a
loud and
casino.
angry sounding.
Yes, yeah, right. Just any casinos like that.
Sega. I think Sammy was saying they're going to sell off Sega. So who knows? Maybe Nintendo will just buy them.
Yeah.
Sonic's already in like Smash and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, why not? Just bring them together, put them
Might
together.
as well.
So, whatever. Shenmue's not part of Sega anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah, hopefully they just stick around. They don't get shut down.
I mean, they still make money on Yakuza games,
Yep, it's true.
so they're not going to shut down. I don't even know what they're called. Just the Yakuza team, I think. No,
Team
yeah,
Yakuza.
no, they're called whatever.
Nobody
Ryu
shuts down the
go.
Yakuza.
What is it called? Ryu go. Whatever the Japanese name for Yakuza is, what the development team's called. So,
Don't know.
anyways,
No.
whatever.
Not it. No. And we've only got one more story.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. GameStop is having a TikTok competition for its employees, and one of the prizes is 10 extra labor hours.
So, First of all, TikTok sucks. Second of all, I watched their little video of their example dance. TikTok is the worst. This dance is so stupid. But I think the problem with this thing is the way they advertise this. This is in the UK, this thing.
Yeah.
I think the prize is actually you get 10 paid hours off.
Yeah.
Which would make a lot more sense.
The way they write it, though, it sounds like you get, hey, you only work part-time, now you get an extra 10 hours.
There you go. Work
of
more
work.
10 hours. Yeah. It's
Congratulations.
definitely you get 10 hours of paid
Time off.
Which I gotta say, as somebody who used to work for the Canadian version, EB Games, at Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
It was Black Friday, right? That they were doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have killed for 10 hours of paid time off during Black Friday. Because I almost died on Black Friday.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. This is just like,
It's
so
worded so weird.
and it's just so greasy when a company is trying to get you to like do promotional stuff for free with a chance of maybe winning something. Like if you want your team members to friggin' do a TikTok dance, just pay them.
Pay them to do the TikTok
God,
dance.
I would never do that. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not doing it. So
That's probably why, because it's like you could volunteer to do it.
I would never volunteer for that.
And you get the 10 hours.
I don't care.
They're not making you do it, but you can if you want.
I wouldn't.
I don't think I would either. I hate working at EB Games.
No, I wouldn't do that for any place.
Well, yeah.
Like, no, I'm not doing your free advertising for you with a viral video on TikTok. Get fucked.
If I could make a viral video,
I
I wouldn't be doing it for someone else.
It'd be for me, not for friggin' GameStop.
Yeah, well, what's the average age of an employee at GameStop?
That doesn't matter. They shouldn't be doing it either. They should be taught that that's not something you should be doing.
No, but they're priority making TikToks anyway.
Yeah, that's still, but you don't do it for your fucking employer, man. Your employer's supposed to pay you for that.
They will if you win.
No, that's not being paid. That's not being paid. No.
Yeah, it's shady.
You're right, though.
I agree.
You're right, though. The kids that probably work at GameStop are probably like, yeah, let's make a TikTok. Let's
Yeah.
go. They're doing it anyways at work.
Oh,
where
yeah.
They're throwing like a game case over the counter and elbow dropping on a shitty game or something like that. So
You know what? Maybe if they let you film it during work hours.
yeah, that might be okay.
Yeah, if you get paid to actually do it.
I would 100% do that just to get out of working a day.
I mean, if they're making TikToks at work, they're definitely getting paid to make TikToks at work anyway.
Yeah, that's true, but that's them stealing from their job. That's a little different. Yeah, but you always see these fucking like people at Starbucks making their drink and doing some stupid meme shit when they're at work.
Yeah.
I remember when I was working for the Brick, someone uploaded some videos of them in the warehouse of an anonymous Brick, like just destroying furniture and like just playing death metal and just going off. And like there was a huge thing where they send out all these emails to every store. They're like, we must know where this happened. Everyone's fired. Like, we need to know what's going on. And I was just like, these guys are so stupid. Why would you put that on YouTube? But also the people that worked at the Brick were stupid too, because they linked to these other videos where it was clearly just someone was skateboarding out front of a Brick. Like some kid was doing and they thought it was an employee skateboarding out front of the Brick. I'm like, you guys are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, but the ones in the store when they're like playing death metal and like smashing tables and stuff like that, it's like those guys are so stupid.
Oh, yeah, they quit the next day for sure.
I don't know. They'd have to figure out which Brick they were in. There's like 1,000 of them, so... Anyways, and it was like early days of YouTube. The quality wasn't too good.
Potato quality.
Basically.
480p.
So that's the kind of thing you should be doing at work.
Oh, yeah.
That I can agree with. That I can agree with.
Just breaking stuff.
Steal from your employer every day.
I remember we used to have ramen fights when I worked at Superstore way back in the day.
Oh, God.
So we would basically, when we were stocking up the ramen, some of it would inevitably fall out. So you'd grab one of those packages, get up on the shelf, and then you'd wait for one of your coworkers to come down the next aisle. Just as they get past you, you just wha-bam! And the ramen package just goes all over. It was the best.
I like that.
And then the janitors hate you forever.
Yeah.
They did, yeah. We also had, when the flour would like break open when you'd go to load it up, or if it was just broken open on the pallet, you'd grab a big handful of it and you'd walk up to your coworker and just be like, BAM! Leave a big white handprint on them.
I like it. That's terrible, but I like it.
It was pretty entertaining.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about everything that needs to be talked about, I guess.
We have. Like I said,
done
slow
it.
news week.
That's okay. Not every week has to be a full plate of news. Biggest news is that I don't know how to use a calendar.
That's true.
And that it's only the 8th.
It is only the 8th, so Tuesday I could get my Xbox.
You could get your Xbox.
Baby. I am excited. I am excited.
Hey, Alexa, where is Curb Stomp's Xbox?
Sorry, Alexa's muted. I muted Alexa before we started recording.
Yes.
Cool beans. Well, should we tell everybody where we can be found?
Yes. You can find me, MikeD33, on Twitch at MikeD33. You can find me on Twitter, Makira Tai Show, and on Facebook and Instagram at Mikey T Gaming.
Indeed. I'm Curb Stomped. You can find me on twitch.tv/Curb Stomped or Twitter at Curb Stomped, Instagram curbstomp.ttv, and then on Facebook at Curb Stomp Gaming. Anything you want to promote over there?
I'm ComradeJagrad, and good luck finding me.
Whoa.
I was streaming on Twitch quite frequently, but I don't have the capabilities right now. I've got a Discord channel, but it's mostly just people talking about Final Fantasy. So yeah, you can't really find me anywhere but the disc golf course right now. So come on out, throw some discs with me.
Very good. Well, follow him on Twitch anyways for when he comes back. ComradeJagrad on Twitch.
Yep. You should do it.
And then what's this podcast? Where is this podcast found?
Oh, you can find this podcast on any podcast distribution platform.
Wow.
Whatever one you want to use, we're there.
That's crazy that we're there.
Yeah, it is crazy. And we're 13
if
episodes.
If you look at our thing on like whatever Spotify, looks like we're the real deal.
It does look like we're the real deal.
It's crazy.
And we
actually.
pretend like we're the real deal for sure.
It looks.
Are we not the real deal?
No, well, not really.
Have I been duped?
We've been duped a little bit, but you look at our logo looks good, and like, oh my god, it's crazy. A lot of these other podcasts,
And we sound like we know what we're doing.
I feel
Sometimes.
used and or abused right now.
the abuse comes later.
Oh,
Yeah.
But if you're listening to the podcast, you can watch the podcast live streamed on Twitch at
Sit Void Podcast.
Sid Void Podcast, or live on Facebook. If you search for Stream Void Podcast on Facebook, you'll find us there.
And you can find us on Twitter at SVoid Podcast.
Indeed. Well, I think that's it. Thanks for listening, everybody. And I don't know. Congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
These next 4 years are going to be nothing like the last.
we hope.
We hope. Peace!
There we go.
Yay!
Save that beach.
We did a thing and it was accomplished.
So, somebody could not find where to watch Trigun.
Who's that? You?
It was me.
Okay.
I tried to watch it on Crunchyroll, but then it showed up in the search, but then when I tried to click to the wish list, nothing happened. When I tried to click watch it, nothing happened. And then I don't really have anything but Crunchyroll or Netflix right now, so
No problem.
I got wrecked.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen it before, though?
Nope, I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it.
I picked this one because I figured Curb would hate it.
Oh.
Wow,
Did
you
you hate
chose one that you thought I would hate?
I thought you would not like it because
How
it's
rude.
full of anime tropes.
How rude. And that's rude that you know me so well.
It's just troping it up, eh?
Just troping it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not moving anywhere.
No.
Well, I mean, we can save Trigun for next week, too.
Yeah.
If you can't do it.
Yeah, we could. We could do a double Weebus next week.
Or we have a couple in the can. Like, we can always just
Yeah.
not do one next week and just do Trigun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sucked.
Well, I know you wouldn't like
I
it.
hated it.
I figured you would.
It was terrible.
That's why I suggested
It was terrible.
I
It
love
was
it.
a fucking chore to watch 4 episodes of that.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit.
I fucking love it. It's so good.
Oh
It's
my God.
full of tropes like crying eyes, big mouths, everything.
Oh my
Extra
god,
bits.
it was a fucking chore, dude.
You sound like Mike when I showed him Food Wars.
You like that one, I think, don't you?
No,
No,
I
not-
do, but
not-
he's
but
talking
like,
about different
I'm
ways.
talking about a
Oh,
different,
sorry,
like-
okay.
Yeah, it's tropes to make fun of tropes, but
It's beautifully animated.
oh yeah, it's one of the best animated animes ever.
We're gonna watch some good stuff before we watch that because you're gonna hate that one too.
Which one? That food?
Food Wars.
Food one?
Shokugeki
Can
no
we
Soma.
watch something that's like not anime?
So Haikyuu.
But like, I mean, like, what did I
You've never
like?
seen
I mean, I
Haikyuu
shouldn't.
either, have you?
I mean,
No, I haven't.
I have
You
watched.
dirty bugger.
I did like some,
Yeah.
like Akira and Gunsmith Cats and Riding Bean to a lesser extent, and then
Haikyuu's on Netflix and
Over
has a great
13.
English dub. Just saying.
I mean, I usually don't watch the dub, but
Neither do I, but sometimes you just don't feel like reading the whole show.
yeah.
High school DJ girls.
There's a picture of Thanks for the Tea there on the far right.
Oh yeah, right there. What would we watch?
Ergo Proxy.
Oh.
Oh, Fruits Basket. I love that one.
That's not.
I've been told many times to
What's
watch
not quite
Ranma
anime?
1/2.
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumu. Blah, blah, blah. That's I watched one episode of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one my friend made me watch. I was like, I fucking hate anime.
We could watch Dead Man Wonderland.
Why not
That's a
Ergo
great
Proxy?
You want to watch Ergo Proxy?
Yeah, I think I might enjoy that one.
Dead Man Wonderland is dope.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Have you seen Ergo Proxy?
No.
You bitch, type it in.
You bitch. Ergo Proxy.
So I tried to watch Trigun on Funimation
God, so did I.
without subscribing,
It's not so good.
and it's a nightmare.
I know.
Every 30 seconds or
Dude,
every
you know
minute
what's a nightmare?
ads, a
Is-
minute and a half.
You know what's
I'm
a
guessing
nightmare?
it's the same ad over and over.
Yes,
You know what's
Funko
a
Pop.
nightmare? Watching anything on Funimation, even when you have an account.
Yeah?
And you're
Oh, really?
subscribed.
Why is it just like
The
really
the interface is real bad.
Oh god, it takes for fucking ever to start playing. Like it's just god awful.
Yeah, it takes
Like,
forever to start
trying to
playing.
watch
Like you're trying to
Crunchyroll on
scroll past
PS4.
the opening, and it's like it's like.
Akira's on here, and I was like, I started playing it. It's like it's dubbed, and I'm like, I want to watch the sub. And you click on it, and it's like, sorry, you can't watch the sub in your region. Or no, you can't watch. Yeah, you can't watch the sub. You can only watch the dub.
That's weird.
What?
And I'm guessing the dub is terrible because it's a million years old.
No,
I
no.
think it's the new dub.
The old dub
It's better
Sound
than the new dub.
is way better than the new dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. Huh.
And then I downloaded the Trigun episodes because you can do that on Funimation to watch on my phone at work. And the subtitles were fucked up. Like
Were
when
they?
it was supposed to be like, sometimes in the subtitles it'll have it in italics or whatever.
Yeah.
It said like it had the like code for italics before the word, and then after. It's like,
Wow,
oh
that's
my
weird.
god.
Well, better than the regular.
Oh yeah.
I think I just ate 7,000 calories.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll hold on to Weebus
Yeah,
for
we'll
next time.
plebe it up next time. Oh god.
Excuse you.
Thank you. Feels nice.
I bet.
Take my garbage with me. Don't forget to send me that file. You bitch. Oh,
I will.
This is mine.
That is yours.
I will take.
Yes, do. I should stop streaming.
Yeah.